Hi everyone. Now my shadow looks so funny here, but just ignore that, okay? Alright, so let's get into today's video, and as you can see I have a different look. I have a fringe right now kind of covering up my forehead because lately my skin, you guys have probably seen in my last video, my skin is literally out of control right now. I'm just getting like kind of insecure about it, so it's every part of my skin, but my forehead in particular is really bad, so I'm just trying to cover that up. So I have this look right now. So recently I've had a few questions. Well, there was one question in particular that really spurred me on to do this video, and one of the girls asked me, somebody asked me, how do you still go out and meet people even if you're not the most attractive or the most pretty person, or how do you start dating if you're not that attractive? And I thought that that was a really good question, and especially me right now, like with my skin and all of these things that's happening, like, well, not all these things, but my skin, I thought that, look, I really can relate and that I should do a video on this because a lot of us don't feel like we're the most beautiful thing walking around here. If that is you, then this is what you do. You just make the most of what you actually have. You make the most of how you already look, and you put things into motion. So let's say for me, for example, with my skin, I am taking steps to make sure that my skin can be rectified. I've never had the best skin, but I've never had the worst skin. It's never been as bad as it is now. So I'm taking steps and I'm starting to use face masks. I've got like loads of different masks and stuff. I've already done one. So yeah, I'm taking steps to make what I do have better. So if you want to, I don't know, let's say for instance you don't like your wig or you don't like your hair, then change it and try to make it better. If you have dark marks, then do something about it. Try to lighten it, and just try to do whatever you can to make what you have look better. Now, you can also do things like cosmetic procedures. I definitely am pro cosmetic procedures. As you guys know, I've already done the bridge of my nose, and I think I am going to get my eyes done. I'm still trying to like pluck up the courage to like do that or whatever, but I think that is something that I'm going to do. So that is another thing you can do. If you feel like you've already made the most out of what you have and you've done as much as you can do so far, then you could go to the next step, which is cosmetic surgery or something like that, to really enhance yourself. Because the last thing you want to do is to be walking around here trying to meet someone, trying to snatch someone up, or trying to be snatched up, and you're not confident, because that will come across. And if you don't feel confident, people are going to know you're not confident and they are going to walk all over you. So even if you are approached and you don't feel confident and you're not acting as though you are, it can set you up to be a doormat. Advice that I would give for you guys to make the most of yourself is to really look at everything and just think to yourself, if you as a guy, would you be attracted to you right now? Would you want to take that to the bedroom? So try to think of yourself in that way. I know it's kind of weird, but try to do that, and then it will allow you to think, okay, maybe I need to change this, maybe I need to change that, maybe I need to stop wearing granny shoes, maybe I need to stop walking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You just start to figure out what would be best for you to really look your absolute best and attract somebody, meet somebody, even if you're not that pretty. My real advice to you guys is that if there is something that you are uncomfortable about or that you feel insecure about, then it's for you to try to take steps to make it better, to improve it, to make it look nicer, and to make you feel more confident about it. If you are maybe comparing yourself to somebody, that's not a good look. Okay, it's best to just look at yourself and think, look, what are the improvements I can make to myself to make myself look the best version of myself, and then take those steps. So you don't have to feel like you're a step behind everybody else. So if you feel like you're not that pretty and you still want to meet somebody, you don't know how to go about it, this is how you go about it. You improve upon what you already have. So you improve upon your makeup. If you're opposed to cosmetic procedures, then you know, just do your makeup, do your hair, do the things that you can do. If you are pro cosmetic procedures, then by all means go ahead and get one done, or a few done, or however many you want done, and take it from there. So you can be pretty. Don't just feel like you're not. Be it. Make yourself as pretty as you can be. So if you do want a one-on-one session, then send me a message on Instagram, and if you want to be added to the group, then the link's in the description box. But don't just send me a friend request, you must send me a DM. So send me a DM plus your friend request, and then I'll add you into the group, and I'll see you guys in my next video.